profound honor for me to join you today at Beit Juliana as we mark International Holocaust Remembrance Day and commemorate the 80th anniversary of the liberation of Auschwitz-Birkenau.
An emotional celebration of survivors mixed with a painful reminder of the horrors of the Holocaust.
You're living witnesses to history and the source of hope for all of us. Your voices urge us to ensure that never again is not just a pledge, but a reality.
The European Union delegation to Israel and Yad Vashem converged at Herzliya's Beit Juliana Assisted Living Center, home to several Holocaust survivors.
My parents, they gave me to a non-Jewish family to keep me, and they try to escape to Swiss, and when they should come back, they will pick me up, but they didn't came back. I was 1 year, and when the war finished, I was 4 years.
אבא שלי במקור היה עיתונאי.
My dad was originally a journalist who in 1933 wrote against the Nazis. They looked for him immediately, and his neighbor told him, "Leave quickly and take your suitcase." They managed to get on the last truck that brought soldiers from the border, and they arrived in Brussels, where I was born.
לבריסל, שם אני נולדתי.
The reality of war coming full circle literally landed on Beit Juliana's doorstep on Yom Kippur. Hezbollah fired a drone into Israel that hit Rachel Fish's apartment, a reminder of the fragility of life.
אחרי שהתחיל להתחמם והתחילו לחטוף את היהודים,
After things started heating up for Jews, my mom's best friend contacted her and said, "You know, we are not gonna forget you." Her husband's partner in Bruges agreed to hide us, which was dangerous to his family and to us. We lived in the attic of their home.
אצלהם בבית.
The crowd was also entranced by the film documenting the miraculous journey of Yakov Wexler Waskenel. Yakov's Jewish parents made the most difficult choice, one that saved their son's life and soul.
I know for sure that on March the 25th, 1943, my Jewish mother brought me to the window of my Polish mother's house. And I was around 8 days old. I thought they were my real parents until I was 49 years old. They were always my beloved parents. Stopping her tears, my mother told me everything. She simply said that I was a child of Jewish parents. I didn't imagine it was to such an extent.
Yakov committed his life to the church, becoming a priest on his own volition. But it's something he later found out fulfilled the wishes of his dying mother, who saved her son by martyring herself.
Anyway, it was a deep pain when my mother told me about the wishes of my Jewish mother. Therefore, I felt very close to him, to Jesus. I felt a deep gratitude for being Jewish. It rose to life like a volcano, erupted like a volcano with all its might. But the fact that I'm Jewish was something big.
So big that Yakov made Aliyah to Israel, found relatives he didn't know existed, and devoted himself to rediscovering his Jewish roots and beyond.
In 2009, I came to Israel, not as a new Jewish immigrant, because I was a priest. I found work at Yad Vashem, where I worked for 13 years until last year when I retired.
At the tender age of 76, Yakov officially became a man, having his bar mitzvah with Israel's chief Rabbi Lau. And his Polish adoptive parents, Amelia and Piotr Waskenel, were recognized as righteous among the nations. A glimmer of hope that there is humanity even in the darkest of times.
We Europeans consider it a sacred duty to condemn and repudiate the factories of death that the Nazis and their local collaborators set up in our continent and beyond with the sole goal to annihilate every single Jew they could find.
Do you feel hope for the future for the Jewish people and for Israel?
There are days that I don't have hope, and then few days later, I have hope again. We passed so many things. I think we will survive. We have this country. We didn't got it for nothing. They said always in Europe, go to your country. That means go back to Israel. So we are here, we stay here, and I don't want to go to any other country.
אני מאמין שאלוהים
And I believe that God is with us. This is the God of Israel. I want there to be peace, not just in Israel, but across the whole world.
אבל בעולם.